Hi, I'm Avril. So today's class is going to be a nice short morning stretch. Um, so I'm pretty tight in the mornings when I first wake up, and a lot of the time, the last thing I want to do is get on my mat. But these manageable small sessions are really, really effective, and it sets you up for your day really well. So I'd like you to set an intention just for this quick, short 15-minute class, just to see how you want your day to progress afterwards. It's going to be open level, so it's going to be accessible to everybody. We're going to just start on all fours. So we're going to start in tabletop position. So you're going to bring the wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath the hips, spread your fingertips nice and wide, claw into your mat, and let's just move through some cat cows. So on an inhale, drop your belly, look up. Exhale, draw the belly in towards the spine, drop the head, press the mat away. So inhaling to your cow, exhaling to your cat. One more round, breathing in and out through your nose. So inhale, come forward. Exhale back. Back to that neutral spine, so gaze is nice and long, gazing down at your mat. We're going to take some thread the needle. So press into your left hand, right hand reaches high, inhale. Exhale, right hand comes through the gap, come onto your right shoulder or your right ear. You can bring your left hand long, press into that palm, press into the back of the right hand, maybe bringing the stretch into the middle of your back between your shoulder blades. Keep breathing. Left hand's going to come back down to the mat, press into your hand, reach your right hand high, inhale. Exhale, let's drop it down straight away. Other side, left hand lifts, inhale. Big stretch. Exhale, down and through, thread the needle. Maybe you walk that right hand out, press into the palm of that right hand, press into the back of your left hand. Relaxing here, finding deep breaths. Let's bring that right hand back underneath the right shoulder. Inhale, reach the left hand high. Exhale, come back to that tabletop position. And straight away, we're going to come into puppy pose. So walk the hands out. Start to melt the heart down towards the mat. So forehead comes down and the knees are underneath the hip points here. So maybe you're more comfy bringing the chin to the mat, but that's a little too deep for me first thing in the morning. You can find a little ease, swing a little side to side. Try not to overarch your low back, so draw your belly in. And take some nice deep breaths here. I love doing this stretch first thing in the morning, because I inevitably hurt my back when I sleep, so this feels really good. Start to carve a line with your nose to come up. And we're going to shift all the way forward onto our belly, coming into Sphinx pose. Probably my favorite yoga pose. So let's point the toes, elbows are underneath the shoulders, press into the forearms and the fingers. So the tailbone is coming down towards the heels, and we're opening the chest through the shoulders. You can close your eyes here. Okay, so we're going to bring the forehead to the mat, bring the hands back, and we're going to take 3 baby cobras. So press into your feet, and then on an inhale, lift your chest, lift your chin, lift your hands. Draw the shoulder blades together and keep your gaze down. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. This time, hands come underneath the shoulders. Press it up and back and find your first downward facing dog. So let's lift the hips high. Start moving your dog straight away. So we're going to take a little more time as we pedal our feet. So we're going to bend the left knee, press into that right foot. Press the mat away, claw into your mat, drop your head and neck. Really getting into your calf here. Swap sides. Let's drop that left heel down, bend the right knee. Lifting that belly in and up. And then let's come back to our downward facing dog. We're going to lift that right leg up high. Bend the knees, stack the hip, open it up. So really squeeze into your glutes, lift that knee a little higher. And then let's bring the gaze forward between your hands, come up onto your left toes and step that right foot through, coming into low lunge. So drop your back knee, draw your right hip crease back, and you can bring your hands to your thigh. Yogi's choice, you can tuck your back toes under or you can keep them flat here. So sink into your hips, front knee over front ankle, knee is tracking towards your second and third toe. Draw the belly in. Inhale, we're going to reach up, pinkies in, triceps forward, space between your shoulders and ears. And then exhale, you can bring your hands to the mat or to blocks. We're going to bring that right hip crease up and back. Flex that right foot towards your face. Exhale, press into your heel to roll back through. Sink into your hips, reach up, inhale. This time, hands come to prayer. And we're going to take a prayer twist. So we're going to bring the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Press the hands into each other and press that elbow into your knee so you're not dumping your weight. Draw the belly in, keep the belly off the thigh. Tuck the left toes under and lift that back knee. So keep breathing. A little bit of a challenge in your balance already. Bring your gaze down. Hands are going to come to the mat to frame out your foot. And then get strong in your feet. We're going to rise up, coming into our crescent lunge. So front knee over front ankle, maybe a little bit of a bend in the back knee. Get nice and light in your back leg, and we're going to bring that left knee in towards your chest. Grab it, hug it up, and then exhale, drop it down. Inhale straight away, reach up. Exhale, side body stretch to the right. Think up and over. Maybe bring that left foot behind the right to intensify the stretch. Come back through center, reach up, unravel. And then exhale, take it to the other side. Right leg comes behind the left. Back through center, reach high, gaze high. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway to your flat back. And then exhale, step straight back to downward facing dog. We're going to take that on the other side. So from down dog, left leg lifts, bend the knee, stack the hip, open it up. Really breathing, pressing into your right heel. Bring the gaze forward between your hands and step that left foot forward. Drop the back leg, draw the left hip crease back. Press into your feet to bring your hands to your thighs. Then draw the belly in, reach up if you like, finding extension through your arms. Breathing. Hands come to the mat. We're going to bring that left hip crease up and back. Flex the left foot towards us, finding our half split. Knee can be bent. Remember, it's early in the morning maybe. Obviously, you can take this class anytime you want. Roll back through your heel. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands come back to the mat. Left hip crease up and back. Find your stretch. Roll back through your heel. Inhale, reach up. This time, exhale, hands come to prayer. Let's bring that right elbow outside that left knee. Same thing as we did the other side. Press the hands together to find a little more height. And sink forward and down into your hips. Breathing here, not letting that belly lie in that left leg if you can help it. Tuck the right toes under, lift the back leg, up we come. Keep breathing. Bring the gaze down to your mat and let your hands follow. So frame out your foot. Hold here for a moment, sinking into your hips. And then press into your feet to rise up. Open up into your crescent lunge. Get nice and light in your back foot. We know where we're going. Bring that right knee in towards your chest. Give it a hug. And then exhale, drop it down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sit into your chair pose. So feet together, hip distance. Weight is in the heels. If you look down, make sure you can see the tips of your toes. Draw the belly in, tuck the tailbone slightly. Won't be here for long. Press into your feet to rise up. Inhale. Exhale, swim the fingertips all the way down, forward fold. Halfway lift your version. Exhale, hands frame your feet, step straight back to downward facing dog. Pedal it out, catch your breath, reconnect. And then right leg lifts, bend the knees, stack the hip, open it up. Opening into our hips, super important in the morning for me. And then bring the gaze forward, step through into your crescent lunge. So ball joint to the back foot, press into your feet to inhale, reach up. Drop the shoulders away from the ears, find space. And then we're going to take a side body stretch to the right. So grab the left wrist in the right hand and bunk your hips over to the left to make space to come to your right. Keep breathing. Back through center, release. Open up to your warrior two. So back leg spins to 90 degrees. Front heel is in line with the back arch. Sink into your front knee over front ankle. Flip your palms, reverse your warrior. Right hand up and over. Create space. Press into the outside edge of your back foot. Exhale, extended side angle. Right elbow comes to your right knee. Reach your left hand high. Open your chest towards the sky. Drop that left shoulder back a little more. Inhale, back up, warrior two. And then exhale, we're going to open up to the short edge of our mat. I'm going to spin this way to do it this time. And we're going to bring our hands to our hips to fold forward into a wide leg side facing forward fold. So feet are parallel or big toes in slightly. Weight's going to come more forward into the balls of our feet. And let your hands fall wherever they land. Relax your head and neck. And allow your breath to deepen, smooth out. We're going to start to take a couple of sways. So we're going to bend into our left leg first, straighten that right leg. And then walk the hands over, bend into your right leg, straighten the left. So just getting into our inner groin, really stretching into all parts of our bodies today. And then come back through center, release your hands, and then bring them to your hips, press into your inner thighs to roll all the way up. Stand for a moment, and then heel toe the feet in a little bit. So we're not coming to goddess squat, we're coming to goddess. So big toes out, heels in, bring the hands to your thighs, and sink down. So you're pressing your legs back so your knees don't come in over your toes. So we're here, bringing the sit bones back in space, and then we're going to bring that right shoulder towards your left knee. Inhale, bring it back up. Left shoulder towards the left, right knee. Inhale, back up. Press your hands into your thighs and then reach up. Inhale, take up space. Star pose. And then exhale, we're going to come towards the front of our mat, back into crescent lunge. I'm going to swap my feet so I'm not confusing you guys. From here, you're going to actually bring that left hand underneath the right. Take your eagle arms, so your hands can be like this, or you can get the double wrap. Relax the hands, and we're going to come into the full eagle pose. So on an inhale, let's bring that left knee in, drop it over. So left leg over, left arm under. Bend into both knees, press the forearms together and lift the elbows. Unravel, back to your Tadasana, mountain pose, hands by your sides. Just take a moment. And then soft knees, we're going to reach up, inhale. Exhale, sit back into your chair pose. Keep breathing, sitting low, welcoming the shake, weight in the heels, finding your drishti. Press into your feet to rise back up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, find your downward dog, step straight back. From down dog, left leg lifts, bend the knees, stack the hip, open it up. Bring your gaze forward and let's step that left foot through, crescent lunge. Press into your feet, rise up, inhale. Exhale, side body stretch over to your left. Inhale, back through center, open up for a warrior two. Sink into your front knee, and then flip the palms, reverse your warrior, left hand up and over. Gaze can be up if it's okay in your neck. Exhale, extended side angle, left elbow, left knee. Right hand reaches high. Inhale, let's come back up. Exhale, let's bring the legs forward and take our side facing wide leg forward fold. So on an inhale, maybe take a little bit of a back bend this time. And then exhale, just let it go. Release. Find your fold. Remember to bring the weight a little more forward so it's not in your heels. You can have a little bend in your knees, finding a release here. And then hands are going to come to the mat. Let's take those little side bends. So we're going to start to straighten into the right leg, bend into the left knee. Come back through center, walk the hands to the other side. So not quite skandasana, which is a little semi version. Back over to the other side, even it out. And then find your wide leg side facing forward fold. Just one more time. Press into your feet, bring your hands to your hips and roll back up. Walk the feet in, goddess. So sink down, press those thighs back, and exhale, right shoulder comes towards the left knee. Inhale, back up, left shoulder, left knee, right knee. Inhale, back up, press your hands into your thighs, reach all the way up, star pose. And then bring your gaze to the front of your mat, pivot on your back, on your feet, and come to your crescent lunge. So from crescent, this time we're going to bring our right hand under, take our eagle arms first to set it up, and then get nice and light in your back foot and bring that right knee in towards your chest before we drop it down. You can have it here or you can get the double wrap. So like before, bend into both knees, strong through the core. Unravel, find your Tadasana, shake it out a little bit. And then inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold, let it go all the way down. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, frame the feet, step back to your down dog. And then just drop the knees down to your mat, coming into our tabletop, just where we started. So drop the belly for a cow pose. Inhale. Exhale to a cat. Cross at the ankles. We're going to sit through and set up for Paschimottanasana. So bring the legs long, draw the belly in, flex the feet. You can adjust wherever you need to first, and then find length on an inhale. Reach up. Exhale, fold. So length before depth. Come forward before you come down. Maybe you bend the knees. Maybe you take more of a yin variation where you can just completely relax. Let go of effort. Invite ease. You can allow your back to curl in this version. Getting into that posterior chain. Slowly, slowly roll it up. We're going to take one last pose. So reverse tabletop. And bring the fingertips behind us facing towards the heels. Bring the feet hip distance apart so that when we press up, the knees are going to be over the ankles. Press into your hands. You can drop your head and neck if that feels okay. Lift the hips. And then slowly, slowly, slowly bring the sit bones back to the mat. I'm going to cross the ankles, sit through. And just take a moment. So bow your chin to your chest. And just allow the practice to settle in. If you'd like to take a Shavasana, traditional Shavasana on your back, you're more than welcome. But since it's the morning time, maybe you don't want to relax too much in case you fall back to sleep. So I hope you enjoyed practice, nice energizing little flow to get you ready for your day. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Have a great rest of your day. We bow and say Namaste.